My name is Meg, I'm an assistant project manager at Chester Zoo. My role involves working as part of the facilities and development team on construction projects across the site. My typical day-to-day duties include managing lower value projects from inception to completion, procuring and managing contractors, managing stakeholders and producing project documentation and reports. So I had a bit of an unconventional route into this role. I did my Bachelor of Science in Aquatic Zoology at university and then went on to be a zookeeper. I worked in 3 different zoos. I then decided to leave to be a lecturer in college and went on to do a Masters. From there, I then went to be a technician in a veterinary centre, and then in the same organisation went to work in project administration, and from there becoming a project manager. And then the job role came up at the zoo, and because of my previous experience with animals and my project management qualifications, I was able to get the job as assistant project manager here. I really like the challenge of it, the fact that it changes all of the time, and those things really suited me, which I think is how I ended up in it and then why I've stuck with it now. It's a really rewarding job, and because you can move from project to project, every day is different, every project is different, you work with different people all the time, and that's what I really enjoy about it. So the more standard route would be sort of from a more construction background. So you can come from a trade, you could come from being a QS or an engineering background, and you can also come from project administration, which is what I did. You can sort of start out in a variety of different roles and build the necessary skills to be a project manager and then move into that role later on. So the qualification is normally a degree level qualification and also experience, so you don't necessarily always need both. You might have more of one and less of the other. I obviously had a degree level qualification but not in construction, and I also had a project management qualification from the Association of Project Managers. One of the most important skills for a project manager is being able to problem solve and quick thinking on the spot to resolve any issues and move forward, and also a confidence when you're making decisions that you've made the best decision you can at the time. It's also really important to have really good organisation and timekeeping skills and really good communication skills with people. We communicate with a wide variety of stakeholders and people across the zoo, across other organisations as well. So effective communication is really important. It's also really important to be reliable and consistent as well, so that people will build trust in you and trust that you'll be able to complete projects on time and under budget. The things that I enjoy most about this role is the fact that it is constantly changing, so every day is different, every project is different, and also being able to contribute to conservation and animal husbandry.